Hey girls, Coach Katie here, and I am so excited about this workout program that we have coming up. It is our Summer Shred in the Fit Forever program, and this is 6 weeks, ideally to get you toned and tightened for summer. Some things that you should know about fitness is it's not a one track for the rest of your life type of thing. There's multiple different ways that you can do fitness, and often we do what's called hypertrophy, which is purposefully to build muscles so that you can get lean and toned and have that look that you want that fits into everything. And we get rid of that appearance of cellulite, we get rid of that saggy skin, and we really start to build that strong, lean, and toned body. And I'm not talking Hulk muscles, looks like we're on steroids. That's very hard to do. You have to eat a lot of food at the right time of day. What we're talking about is just that lean and toned, like I look good naked feeling. And that's what hypertrophy training does. Now, we also have fat loss or shred programming, and that's what cycle we're in right now. It's got some hypertrophy built in, so we're still building and maintaining that lean and toned muscle, but we're also shredding for summer. And shredding sounds like we should have been working out for 5 years by now. What am I doing? If you are brand new to fitness, that's fine. Summer shred just happened to rhyme with the double S thing, and I asked my kids for another word to put there, and they came up with the most ridiculous things that don't belong on this program title. So summer shred it is. If you've never worked out a day in your life, no worries. We've got workouts for beginner at home. We've got workouts for at the gym if you've been doing this for a minute, and there are substitutes for almost everything that needs a substitute inside the workout programming. A few things. It's going to be 4 days every single week. Week 1 and week 3 match each other. So tomorrow's Monday, tomorrow's workout, and 2 weeks from now, so week 3's workout on Monday, match each other. The week in between is the same muscle group, just a different workout, so you don't get bored, because it's very important that we don't get bored or else we give up on things. So say tomorrow is squats. Next week might be lunges. It's the same muscle group, but it's going to vary the movement so that you don't get bored. Progressive overload. You've either watched that video already or you're going to watch it. So I will share just a little snippet of progressive overload. In the next 4 weeks, next 6 weeks, you need to increase the weight that you're lifting every week so that you can get stronger. Your body can maintain a certain amount of stress before it goes into high stress overload and it can't recover. If you work out so hard that you're sizzling like bacon 6 days a week, your body may be in a place where it is in a high stress overload and it can't recover. You do not need to sweat to work out. In fact, about 7 months out of the year, the workouts are designed so that you don't purposefully have to sweat through them. We're building that lean and toned muscle, stuff that your body really likes and it can recover from. During the shred program, we might sweat in all of these workouts. I've tested all of them and I did sweat and they felt great, but we can't do those 6 days a week or else your body can't recover. And then what happens is it stores fat instead of burning it. And what you do is instead of backing off to get a rest from it, you work out even harder thinking, well, my body's not adapting to what I'm doing right now. I must push harder because I just must not get the stress stimulation from it. I think we think about it in different terminology in our minds. Like I need to just work out harder, when in reality, we need to work out less. So if you're working out 6 days, 7 days, 5 days even right now, and you're not seeing results and you're doing your hardest job in the gym and you're wondering, why am I not seeing results? Take it back a day or two and just do the 4 days and do it in the time frame that's listed. It's written for about 45 to 55 minutes. If you only have 30 minutes, cut it at the 30-minute mark, which would be the first strength block and then the first cardio block. And you don't have to do the next strength block. You could do the next strength block the next day if you truly wanted to, if you only have the 30 minutes. So it's written where you could chop it in half. Something to know with that progressive overload is if you are lifting 10-pound weights this week and you lift 10 pounds weights next week, on the flip side of overtraining, your body can undertrain too. And by that, I mean that if you lift the same weight this week as you lift next week, your body will start to just get used to what you were doing. And it will never get that stress stimulation that it needs in order to build muscle. And then it will plateau. Say you lose 10 pounds and you wonder, why can't I get any further? You need to start lifting heavier to start creating that stress adaptation on your body so that you can boost metabolism. Bottom line, increase your weights every week in the compound movements. You're going to be like, what in the world are the compound movements? I didn't sign up to have to do research on that. Every single video that I demo in my videos, I either use silver barred dumbbells with black heads on either side. I could get it for you, but I think you're going to understand it. It's the black dumbbell. Or I use pink ones. If I'm using black ones, that means that it's a compound lift and that every week you should be increasing weight. If I use pink ones, that means that it's an isolated movement and you don't need to increase weight unless you feel that you truly can. That's something like chest fly is harder to increase by 5 pounds every week. It's easier to just stay at the same weight, or maybe just go up like 3 weeks from now. Maybe you can go a little bit heavier. The pink dumbbells in those versions, that means that you can stay at that weight if it feels good. If it feels too easy, go up. And I think that we can all kind of decipher that for ourselves. The black dumbbell videos that I demo in, you should increase your weight on those. There are some videos that are not me. And if you ever have a question, you can drop it in the chat. If you're like, is this a compound or not? But I think that you'll start to get the feel for what's a compound and what's not. Compound is more full body, like squats, deadlifts, press, or pulling motions. Isolated is like one small muscle group, like biceps or triceps or flies. Those are smaller muscle groups. So kind of take a look and see what might be compound, what might not be in those videos, where you should increase your weight. If you're watching this and you're like, oh, wait, I need to use weight. If you've never worked out before, go ahead and do body weight. Do body weight for the first 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then maybe add 5 pounds on there. And that's perfectly fine. Everything that I demo with weight, just don't hold a dumbbell and do it with your body weight, and you're lifting weight at that point. When I was 185 pounds, I don't think I started working out until I was about 175. I'd lost some weight, but I just worked out my body weight. I was still at that point lifting 55 pounds extra than what I had prior to having a baby. Walking up a hill was me weight training. So you will also notice in the workout cycle that there are 2 workouts every single day. There's going to be a warm-up. It'll say warm-up A, B, or C. And you do the warm-up, or your warm-up could just be a jog or whatever you feel like warming up with. But those are the warm-ups that I listed there to make it easy for you. You can do the warm-up, and then you can jump into the workout. There's one that's titled Tread and Hills. That is for someone that has a treadmill access, or they have a place to go run outside, or they have a hill that they can run on, or walking on a treadmill, walking on a hill if we're not a runner. And to increase the intensity, when you're walking, you just need to increase the incline. So if you're on a treadmill, just increase the incline. And if you're walking, just walk up a hill to increase that incline. You can also walk the stairs in your house. Option 1. Option 2, you don't have access to any of that. You don't want to go walk outside because it's raining. Do the one that says home, because that is plyometric training that will create the same stimulus that the cardio sprints, or in general, the cardiovascular movement is with the running. So you can pick and choose. Tomorrow you could do the home one. The next day you could do the cardio hills one, or treadmill if you have access. Some of them say all. That means that it's written for everybody, and it's either running. There is one day where it is running. You can't run because you don't have a place to do that. You can walk your stairs in your house, do box step ups, just step slowly through things, walk around your house, whatever it is, any cardio that you have. That's the one day where it's written for whatever cardio you want to do. It's sprints of like 60 seconds. The rest of the days either have the 2 listed, and I believe it's day 2. So Tuesday is written as all. So everybody just does that workout. A few other things to notice is FF on the workouts means fit forever. Some of the videos are stock videos that I brought into the app when I was first building it out because I just wanted to launch it. I've been redoing all those videos for a long time, and FF means that they're my branded videos. Those are the ones with the dumbbells in the black or the pink, and you can tell the difference. If there's an asterisk, like the star at the end of the word, or the end, like say it's box quick feet or something, and it has an asterisk at the end, it means that in the video, I demo level 1 first. So say maybe it's jumping jacks, for instance. I demo jumping jacks, And then the asterisk means keep watching it. If jumping doesn't feel good for you, I maybe demoed where you can step out one foot and then the other foot and still go fast through that. But I will demo the substitute for it for people that are either new to working out, don't feel like jumping is good on their knees, or just need a substitute in general. I've been doing fitness for the last 12 years, so most things have a good substitute if they need them. If you just can't jump and it's something that's supposed to be quick, just step quickly through it. Let me pause really quick and just think about anything else that I want to tell you with the workout program. I think that's it. You'll see if you click the kettlebell icon at the bottom of the app, that's extra workouts in there. They're titled Combo HIIT workouts. Those are more of the let's get a sweat going, let's burn fat. I put those in there for people that know their own training, and during hypertrophy cycles, it's most of my VIP clients. They've been working out with me for a long time. They're doing hypertrophy and they know that they want to go into a cycle of more fat burn. They can add those onto the end of their workout for an extra like shred session. You don't need to do those at the same time right now as our summer shred program because they're already all mixed in there, that type of movement. So I would say that it would probably be overtraining to add any of those HIIT workouts that are in the kettlebell icon. The ones that you could add are the ab workouts. And I think that there's only 2 in there, but I can keep building that out. And if you wanted to add ab workouts into after your workout or just any other time of the day, you can even do them 5 days a week. That's fine. You can add those ab workouts in, but I wouldn't add the other HIIT workouts under the kettlebell icon. Any other cycle that we do that's hypertrophy based, yes, we can add those HIIT workouts in if you feel like you need that extra boost in that shred. All right. Let me know if you have any questions on this. I think I covered everything for the program that's coming up, kicking off March 4th, and it will last for 6 weeks. We will go into 1 week of deload, and then we will kick off another new cycle that is more still like a fat loss shred based, but to maintain our muscle through the summer and keep that body fat low so that we feel really good in everything that we wear. And a lot of times I get asked this question, what do we do after the 6 weeks? Because it feels really overwhelming to start this, but then it also feels really overwhelming to start something, but then not know what to do afterwards. You can hold a spot in the app for $20 per month, and I write your workouts for the rest of your life, and you don't ever have to think about it. And you go through these cycles of lean and toned and building that lean and toned muscle and then shred and things like that. And we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But just so you know that what's coming up after the 6 weeks is a week of deload to get your body back to just. And oftentimes in that deload cycle, I see a lot of people lose about 2 pounds to 3 pounds to even I've seen 4 pounds in that deload cycle because your body's like, I needed that rest. Let's do it. We do not go back to back to back weeks and never take a break. Your body cannot handle that. So if you have been working out super, super hard until this moment and you're ready to start something new tomorrow, but you've been working out that 6 days a week, I would drop it to the 4 and I would take this week as a recovery week. Do everything just a little bit slower and calmer than you might normally do it, and then really pick up that intensity the next week. So maybe treat this week as a deload, and it's fine to have a deload again at the 7th week. So the proper deload week, it would be fine to do that. Your body truly needs it, and I promise you it does. All right, let me know if you have any questions, and I can't wait to kick it off. I am definitely going to be doing a lot of these workouts with you too. I am in Arizona for a full week with my kids for spring break next week, so I will be doing these alongside you, and I can't wait to chat about how they may feel great or may also leave us feeling like we got a really good workout, and just be able to talk about that with all of you. Okay, we'll see you then.